Hey Lad Legion, it's your boy Brad bringing you guys another story video, but before this starts I do think that Nikolai has an announcement for you, so let him do that first. Hello! Do you want big penis? Do you want girls all up on your dick? Do you want infinite blowjobs? Then buy this merch. Merch hot. Hottest merch in game. I am Nikolai and I approve. Also, someone get me some fucking vodka before I kill third wife again. Thank you, Nikolai. I don't know if that's exactly the kind of advertisement I wanted, but you know what? I'll deal with it. And for today's storytime video, it's actually a pretty interesting one. As you guys can tell by the title, the bomb squad did end up coming to my work, and it's for a very valid reason. There was a giant series of events that unfolded before this main event, so I'm just going to start all the way from the beginning. So for those of you that don't know, I actually used to work in an amusement park. I don't work there anymore. It was kind of really shitty, and I moved on from it. But I think it was about a week before my last day at this place, before the season ended and everybody got to just go home. It was a typical busy, I think it was Saturday. It was a typical busy Saturday, and usually it's really busy, and this was around Halloween time. So we had this thing for Halloween where we decorate the park and a bunch of Halloween decorations, and so much people would come, and we had a line out the door. And apparently this guy comes running in, going to my team lead, and he asks her if somebody left a bag somewhere. And apparently he's shaking, he's sweating a lot. My team lead tells him no, so he runs out the door super fast. And I kid you not, 5 minutes later we have to evacuate the park. Nobody tells us exactly what's happening, no one's telling us what's happening at all. And the workers have to stay inside their buildings. We don't get to leave. We had to evacuate everybody else, so there was just a giant wave of people exiting the park. And keep in mind, my building is about in the middle of the park, was about in the middle of the park. And so I just saw everybody leaving, and some people were scared, some people were just wondering what was going on. And I think that was mainly people were scared because of the confusion. Nobody exactly knew what was happening. And when they got out of the front gate, there was, I believe, 26 squad cars, somewhere around there. A bunch of squad cars, there was a police helicopter, and then eventually a bomb squad came. And again, I had no idea what was going on, and everybody in my building was starting to freak out. And we had fundraisers as well, because people would come in, fundraise for something, and they would, to fundraise they would work, and then they'd get money for that, and it'd go towards their fundraising. And they were we were trying to make sure that they wouldn't freak out. Like, everybody that actually worked there was freaking out, but we were doing our best to hide it so that the fundraisers wouldn't freak out, because we were worried if they would freak out, something bad would happen. So we were just trying to keep them calm, kind of just hiding it from them. And eventually my team lead, also best friend, looks at her Snapchat and sees all the squad cars, and then was texting her girlfriend. And they were told that there was a bomb squad and that there was a bomb threat on the park. And there's a bunch of other stories that go with this. Apparently, I don't know how much of these are true, but there's reports of people getting stabbed during the time like everybody was leaving. There's reports of people running around and stabbing people. There's reports of bomb squads, and something big must have happened also during this time. I think this is a big reason a bunch of cops showed up, not only because of the bomb threat, but 6 fights broke out at once, and one of them was, I believe it was a bunch of 20-year-olds plus jumping a 14-year-old and just kicking his ass. I think it was 4 versus 1 or 6 versus 1. I don't remember exactly. I think it was 4. And besides that, there was 5 other fights besides that, so they really had to clear out the park just to calm everybody down. The bomb threats and the stabbing stories just was freaking everybody out, so they closed the park for the rest of the day, but it was open the next day. Everybody was fine. And me and my team lead, best friend, were just walking around because we were wondering what was going on. And we also had to go to a different building to pick up, I think we were picking up trash bags or grill cleaner or something like that. And we were just looking at the helicopter wondering what was going on. We were like, is the bomb going to go off? We had no idea what was going to happen. But eventually everything did calm down. Nothing actually happened. The park didn't blow up. And yeah, that's basically the end of the story. It was a bunch of hype for nothing. So if you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. I know you guys enjoy when I do life stories and when I just do a voiceover in general. So yeah, make sure to like the video, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and also hit that post notification button so you never miss an upload from me. And I will see you lads in the next video.